Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Extinct Rex Originals.
Another T-Rex. Unknown, unexplained, unbelievable, until now.
And as you guessed, we will be featuring the request of our Guest Species Contest winner 2022 Top and Consistent Awardee, Cretaceous Rex. This is the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Prehistoric Planet. And here's the making of our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I have sketched here a model of the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Prehistoric Planet, and there's a lot of changes. You may think that there's not a lot to do, just bulk it up and that's it, but actually there's a lot of changes that needs to be done on the head alone of the Tyrannosaurus Rex base figure here, bootleg Lego Tyrannosaurus Rex. What we need to do is cut off some areas here to make it straight. We're going to decrease the teeth over here so that it would not show here, but definitely we're going to somehow maintain some of them because somehow when you open the mouth it has to show still. Also, the T-Rex here would have a ridge here coming, well, it definitely not high up here, so we need to somehow decrease that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our trusty Dremel tool here, and we're going to somehow make those changes by, you know, decreasing the angle, also cutting off some of the plastic also. So here's what we're gonna do. So here's how it looks like so far. The T-Rex from Prehistoric Kingdom would have full lips, so we have, you know, dremel down much of the plastic over here so that when we put on the clay over here it will actually lay down better than with full teeth on the T-Rex. So you can see that the T-Rex would still have teeth on it, but a little bit, you know, on the thinner side. And then of course some clay would also be placed over here on the top more portions. So probably we'll also be cutting down some of the longer teeth of the Tyrannosaurus Rex so that it would look like the T-Rex from Prehistoric Kingdom. Also some details were included, such as those on the skull, what do you call this, or head, eyebrows of the T-Rex. Also the cut creases here would also be a good thing for us to have dremeled already before we put on some of the sculpt. So now all we have to do is bulk up the body over here and then proceed with sculpting. So here we've made some adjustments to our Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have lengthened the body because initially it's quite short. We also added some more on the tail. The tail will be a little bit bulkier than what it is now. And then of course the arms and the hands are actually placed in this particular position because, you know, the T-Rex would would actually have that position as an accurate one. So after this we'll be just mixing in some clay, and then yeah, I'll see you on the next. And now we're off to sculpt on our figure here. We have mixed equal parts of non-sag epoxy, Pioneer, and B. And here's how it looks like. So we're going to use this as our clay material for our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So we use small portions at a time to create sculpt on our T-Rex. So let's start off with the head here. So what we need to do first would be to cover all the teeth with clay. So that's what we're going to do here. So I do have a few sculpting materials, but I'd like to just point out to you guys that at least for this part of the video, we're just going to, you know, move on and do this on our figure. And so here's the progress on our sculpt so far. I've run out of clay, but pretty much soon we're going to finish this up, and you know, later on we're going to wet sand it, and then yeah, so we're going to paint it. Next up, and we have here our Tyrannosaurus Rex already prepped up and primered with Boston number 68 in gray, and it's now time for us to paint. So here we're going to use some brushes over here, also some acrylics, and then of course some water. Sometimes I also use my hand dryer to hasten up the process. Right, so let's start with the painting, shall we? So the first color we have here is a mixture of white, raw umber, as well as some pink. And we're painting this on the areas where we have the lighter portion. So that would be the head, the underbelly, some parts of the neck, and also the tail. Also, the insides of the legs are also of this color. So for this, we're using what do you call this? Just like coats in it, and then after it's dried, we're going to go for 2 more coats so that we'll have a very good opacity of this particular color, because this is actually one of those major colors that we have for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright, so for the next color, this is actually a mixture of oxide chromium green by Reeves, and then of course some yellow ochre, and then white, and a little bit of raw umber. So we're quite using raw umber very often nowadays, because it actually provides that darker hue of brownish black color on all my figures. So this one we're going to paint on the legs, on the arms, on the body, some parts of the head, as well as that of the sail of our figure. Alright, so up next we're going to do some light speckling on the figure. So alright, so now using the earlier green that we have mixed it with burnt sienna over here, and then we watered it down so it would look very light in terms of painting. So the effect that will happen on this one would be that it would somehow reflect as you know, small feathering details on the T-Rex, and would recreate those leopard-like, you know, printing on the back when it actually dries up. So this is something new that I have just learned, and probably something that you may also want to try in the future when you're painting your dinosaurs. So again, it doesn't have to be really perfect. All you have to do is imagine and also use your references, guys. If you really want a more accurate depiction of what you're painting, just go for it. So now we're putting on the details on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So the main color of the head would be a combination of the lighter colors over here and also the brown colors. So we have already used the previous colors that we had here, the wash somehow that we had, and outlined the markings of the T-Rex. Now that we pretty much painted on the entire figure, all we need to do now is put on details, such as painting the toenails, the claws, also putting some scars on the figure. I think we forgot to, paint the insides of the mouth, so we're going to do that. And of course, paint the details such as those of the eyes and some more stripes on the figure. So So the insides of the eyes actually has this reddish hue to it, but I didn't want to go literal on the red. So here we have burnt sienna, and then when it dries, we're going to see if this actually suits the figure. But it looks red to me. In addition to the head details, the T-Rex actually also has these darker stripes on top of its head and neck. So we're going to make those stripes as well, just to pop in some more colors on our T-Rex. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're painting the insides of the mouth, so just be careful to not paint on the other surfaces because that one's already done. And yeah, so that would be all for our making of our Tyrannosaurus Rex. Some more details will be added on this one, but you'll see the final results in the upcoming next video portions of this show. So I'll see you there. And here are the winners for Guess the PC contest. First up, here are our lucky picks. Here they are: T-Rex Studio Productions, Walking with Jurassic King, C. Von Chen, Lego Darkest World, Ali Joriel Correa, The Billy, Jurassic Friends, Cesar Jimenez, Andrew De La Rosa, and Emmanuel Almazar Ramos. Congratulations everyone in our top 10 winners. Cretaceous Bricks, Swollen Head of Dragon,
Top 8.
Highly Tied Channel,
Top 7.
Rainmark 11 years old boy,
Top 6.
Robert Stone,
Top 5.
Mascap,
Top 4.
Rexy Act Bricks,
Top 3.
Gabriel Elkins,
Top 2.
Prehistoric Life,
Top
and Luigi Abadilla. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next XSPC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and we'll lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. On the homepage, just click on the pinned link to see all our posts. Hey there everyone, ED here, and we're quite excited to be showing and presenting to you the second video for our Prehistoric Planet series here on Extinct Bricks. Of course, this is the infamous Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, EB here will be coming back later on for some size comparison. So let's have a closer look on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So this T-Rex is actually based off from this particular photo of the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Prehistoric Planet. Check it out, guys. If you haven't seen the documentary, it's actually one of those documentaries that you should not miss if you're a dinosaur lover. I think that most of the dinosaurs there are scientifically accurate, and one of those characters there that would actually be in two of the series would be the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I believe that the first episode would be the T-Rex with its babies, and then the second one would be the T-Rex mating with with a female T-Rex. And in the other or in the latter series, the T-Rex there would be described as an older male with several scars in it. It has these scars on the sides of its legs, and it has this missing tail piece. So since it has a lot of character, I wanted to do this particular Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright, so in Prehistoric Planet, the Tyrannosaurus Rex there is depicted as someone that is very bulky in appearance, much like how we have our Tyrannosaurus Rex here. It has lips for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it has a few what do you call those, feathering or quills, I believe. But since they're very small, I just painted them on. Having them putting fur on this T-Rex wouldn't actually be something more of an aesthetic kind of decision from my end. But it looks good. It looks actually the same as that of the T-Rex in Prehistoric Kingdom. Right, so the head here would have this adjustments in terms of the actual sculpt of the head, because the T-Rex on Lego does have really large teeth, which is quite menacing. But even without the teeth exposed here, the lips are covering the teeth. The T-Rex here still looks really commanding, and because of the coloration and also the patterns of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it does look very organic to me. So that was very appealing. It also has some greenish hue on the body with some leopard printing on the side. So and a lot of details actually going into the model of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The T-Rex also in Prehistoric Kingdom, or Prehistoric Planet has the arms and also hands pronated like so. And then of course we have the legs here with which I had a little bit of sculpting also done so that it looks like the T-Rex in Prehistoric Planet. Alright, so in terms of articulation, pretty much how the T-Rex for Lego would actually move. It has a ton of actual movement on the neck area. Of course, you can open and close its mouth. When you open its mouth, you can actually see the teeth still embedded in the gums of the T-Rex. The arms of course can move, and then of course the legs can move freely. And this actually can stand on a base plate as well. So the tail you can swivel it like so. And that's it for the closer look on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. I hope you guys like this one. Let's now move along with the next portion of this video, which is size comparisons. And EB here is back for some size comparisons, and as you can see here, comparing it side by side with our T-Rex here, definitely it dwarfs little EB here, even though he's wearing a T-Rex costume. Comparing it also with the actual size of the Tyrannosaurus Rex versus that of a human being, it actually is a quite comparable size based off from our actual figure here. Well, let's move along with some size comparisons with other T-Rex projects and other prehistoric planet related content that I've done lately. Alright, so first up, let's compare our Tyrannosaurus Rex here with a Lego T-Rex. So here's one of the T-Rex that I have. So in terms of the overall look, although this one is an awesome look for Tyrannosaurus Rex, it has all the teeth exposed, and it has a good amount of detailing on the body, but nonetheless it would have been nice if there's more stripes or there's more varied colors on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. But nonetheless, technically they're pretty much the same in terms of size. I just lengthened the body of this one a little bit, a little bit, so that it would actually be more in keeping with the prehistoric planet Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, moving on to the next one, we actually have here the Tyrannosaurus, which I've done lately. You know that this is actually also part of the Tyrannosaurus Rex family. It has two fingers on its claws, and then of course the head is very much similar to that of the T-Rex. So this is actually part of my winter collection, guys. So if you haven't seen this one yet, please check out the full video. It's a cool custom. You might want to do this for your own also if you're living somewhere cold, which is totally the opposite from where I live here in the Philippines. It's like scorching hot, but nonetheless, please do watch my video on the Tyrannosaurus. Okay, so another T-Rex related project that I did was the Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex. So guys, I haven't got the chance to really oops, sorry about that, got the chance to really create or custom my own minifigures, and I think this would be something that I'm looking forward in the future in terms of making something unique for my own. This is the Tyrannosaurus Rex for Dino Riders, and for those 90s kids such as me, you would probably remember this, or for those of you who are really dino enthusiasts and would research on 90s animated series on dinosaurs, then you may have encountered this particular series, which is something that would inflame my love for dinosaurs actually. So this is the Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex that I customized. So the apparatus or the armor in itself is MOC'd by me, so I'm not a really good MOCer, but at least it has some resemblance to the actual Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex. So we would be putting other people here, not Owen and but the main characters are Krulos, Viper, and Antor, things like that. So yeah, so this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex for Dino Riders. Another T-Rex related content that I did was, so here's the Theratoponius. This one I'm not so proud of, mainly because there's not a lot of photos for reference from before, and we only had a skull which is lying down dead. So I figured to make this one because I really like Jurassic World, and nonetheless I tried, but I would like to make another attempt on this one. Let me know, guys, if you'd like to see another Theratoponius, and if you're one of those friends that that connect with me in Facebook, please send me reference photos of the Theratoponius so that we can have at least something done would be that is similar to how I actually make my current customs at the moment. Right, so definitely this is one of those smaller species of tyrannosaurids that we have, but since this one is around this actual size, then definitely smaller than the T-Rex. So we have a few more T-Rexes coming up, but I'd like to just mention to you guys that I've just released also the first video on our prehistoric planet. This is the Barbaridactylus, guys. Please check out the video on this particular pterosaur. This is the first custom for this series, prehistoric planet, so please check it out. So Barbaridactylus. Also, from a previous video upload that I did, this is the Scorpiovinator, which is inspired by the Scorpiovinator from Jurassic World Mattel toy. It's a cool, I think that Mattel did such a cool job with the Scorpiovinator, so I wanted to make one for my own. So this is our Scorpiovinator. Now moving along with our Tyrannosaurus Rex customs, we have here our, let me say, accurate T-Rex for Jurassic World. You may remember the T-Rex battling the Giganotosaurus from the first part of the movie. So this is it. So I as much as possible, I reflected all the fine details on this one, such as the coloration on the body, also to the positioning of the arms over here, and even the feathering details on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So this one is technically much longer than our Hank, or our Tyrannosaurus Rex from Prehistoric Planet, Hank the Tank. And although this one is larger, this one is much more accurate, scientifically accurate in the sense. So kudos still to Jurassic World for doing the effort and making such a great job at including feathers into the Jurassic World line. Lastly, we also have the Tyrannosaurus Rex that is based off from the Jurassic Park novel. This is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the red T-Rex. So the red T-Rex here is, there are actually no photos of it, but I reimagined the overall look of the T-Rex and pretty much how a T-Rex from Jurassic Park would look like, except that it's red. So yeah, so again, this is actually the same size as that of the T-Rex that I've shown you earlier on, and thus it is a little bit longer than our Prehistoric Planet T-Rex here, but nonetheless this one is much more accurate. Alright, so that's it for our size comparisons, guys. Let's now move along to the next portion of this video. Extinct species roll call, and we have here all of the creatures that I've shown you here, all of my costumes here on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures that you'd like to see here, most especially those coming from the Prehistoric Planet series, then please comment them down below. If I read them up and I see that it's something that interests me and would actually fit just right in with my collection, then definitely I may be able to do that. Also, Ibi here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist, but I'll also be placing in individual links of all that you see here so that you won't have to go through all 480 plus videos that I've already uploaded in this channel. Well, that's it for now. Let's now start with our Extinct Breaks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. This is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Mattel inspired Scorpiovinator. This is our Extinct Breaks Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Dominion Feathered or Accurate Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this is our winter collection for Extinct Breaks, our Nanosaurus. These are Lego Tyrannosaurus Rex. These are Jurassic Park Red T-Rex or the Jurassic Park Novel T-Rex. And of course, this is our prehistoric planet Barbarodactylus, and started to show here. This is our prehistoric planet Tyrannosaurus Rex, or Tyrannosaurus Rex hack. Hack the tank. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you happen to like this video and also similar videos of mine, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be aware of all the uploads and all of what is happening in my YouTube channel community. Also, that would be something of a extra for me if you would actually share this with your friends as well. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, EB Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support the channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino roar! Thanks, everyone!